different avenues that don't necessarily get explored in other shows, and the focus is still Olivia Pope. You know what I mean? And regardless of what she's been writing, you understand. And so from that perspective, the writer of the article categorized her and all of her characters as angry black women.
Right.
Even Bailey, who yes is an angry black woman, but she's also a woman that's in charge. And had that character been made white, nobody would say anything. They would say she's still doing her job.
And I guess that's where appropriation comes into play.
Right, and well, not appropriation, but it's just a miscommunication.
Or like a generalization.
The generalization. Black people are always going to be generalized. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from just being able to see us as human. That comes from not having humanity in this country for so long. Right? When you have a country, you have a country, our form of government, our monetary system, our business models, everything that we have in this country that allows it to run was built on the template of slavery. You come from the template of slavery.
Right.
And even though you abolished it, all you did was replace it with other things.
Right.
So instead of slavery, once that was gone, we had Jim Crow and redlining in the North. So even though you created this middle class, like when World War I was over or World War II, and they created the GI Bill, right? So that Army veterans could get money for housing for their families. Redlining was illegal. It wasn't illegal. Redlining in America was legal. There were so many people that would buy houses and would try to buy houses, couldn't get approved for a loan. They never got their GI money. They would get shut out of neighborhoods, entire neighborhoods. One black family moved into a white neighborhood in Detroit, the entire neighborhood would move if that black family didn't move. Wow. Or they would destroy their property. They would do anything to keep that black family out. So you have that going on through the 70s, which was only, 40 years ago?
Yeah, people...
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you keep ignoring the elephant in the room, all it does is suffocate us.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's happening right now. We're kind of at a critical mass.
And that's where that emotional disperse come from.
Right, and that's why.
Just come off,
right.
Like you're this angry dickhead, but you don't even have the literary tool. You don't even have the lingual tools to express where you're coming from. Oh, you don't even have the level of conscientiousness of what's going on to even articulate what's bothering you or why.
And we're not getting those tools in our schools, which makes it even worse. The schools in urban neighborhoods, the charter schools, at least in New York City, charter schools were created to assist with the failing public school system. You know what I'm saying? And those failing schools were mostly in black urban neighborhoods.
Now let's tip tap on the break real quick, because I already see where this is going, because this is something we both are really passionate about. You know what I'm saying? And though I love to indulge in more.
Oh, we don't have to. We can use that one time.
Yo, keep it real, son. This could be a whole documentary on on some real music,
Right, you know, because it's all fucking related. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting worked up even thinking about it.
That's the most important thing that anybody could ever understand.
It's all related.
Especially when you want to try to dismantle the system, right? Everything is related. And the more we try to compartmentalize and say, no, this is this is that, all you're doing is making the problem worse.
Nothing in life is really separate.
And it's crazy how people think slavery was such a long time ago. It's only been 150 years.
Well, pisses me off about people think slavery just stopped at just being that.
Yeah.
Well, everybody had slaves. No. It's different than that shit. This is what they didn't end the slavery.
They had that bill. Slavery wasn't over.
They were legitimate, documented, legally proven efforts to oppress black people in more ways than one.
Yeah.
So many ways.
Because you know what? They realized they couldn't do it physically.
Yeah.
So they was like, you know what? We're gonna find another way and another way and another way to basically degrade these people and hold them at a level where we can sustain them and more or less control them.
That's serious though. And I want to and the reason why I want to designate this conversation to really focus on it, because I want to get the whole circumference of that whole thing, because a person can't just get a piece of that pie. They gotta get the whole discussion. We're gonna run that whole area out, because you get a piece of that pie, people can draw inaccurate conclusions. You know what I'm saying, and misinterpret what we're trying to, what we're saying. You get that? You know what I'm saying? But right now, if you want, you can start a new video. If you want, look, this is your